Yes, PD, about the table is held up by one electrical outlet. I tried my hardest.
And one quarter round.
And one piece of quarter round. The quarter round we gotta live without. But that outlet didn't want to plug it in and then have live electrical wires just kind of hanging out. And then
You gotta be cautious about life.
then someone dies.
I would have been on that side.
It would have been on that side. Yeah, Sean or Celine would have died.
Oh, the other one would have been so sad.
Suicide
no, because it would have been flipped. It would
Oh, Jake and Pat. Oh no, suicide pads.
Yay!
Yeah, right now you're just stealing my arm.
Hey, I do what I have to do to get the watch.
If you steal his watch on the internet, it's a federal offense.
It's true. We just talked about this.
No.
It's federal. It's felony
I'm just
larceny.
borrowing without asking.
It's advanced borrowing. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Ted.
All right. So first, I did this last night, and it was really fun. So I'm going to start by asking you guys a couple of questions before we dive into the game. First of all, Initiative Coffee. I'm looking for the camera that's not over there.
It's so good.
Right
I already
here.
finished
Hello,
my
camera.
cup.
My shop?
My cup.
She finished her show.
That's what I heard. Yeah, 50 feet to move.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she's good. She's got drinking spoon too.
I got lots of drinking food.
Well, we can all catch up.
So
Wait, when you say you're asking us a question, are you talking to the internet or us?
you guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gee.
If you could learn, we'll start with Pat. We'll go around the horn here. If you could learn any one cantrip in real life, which would it be and why?
Well, druid craft, because then I could just be a great farmer. Everything would just grow.
Pretty good. What prestidigitation, man? Doing all sorts of useful things all the time. It's like, oh, look at all these things that I don't have to do regularly.
Fair? Clean?
Either prestidigitation or message, I think.
Ooh, message is a good one.
Message, yeah.
That's a good one.
I mean, we're pretty close to message already with
That's
technology.
true. Minor illusion would also be super fun. Just for shits and giggles.
I would probably go Mage Hand, because Malay's a piece of shit.
Oh, good one.
Mage Hand is great. It also works as like a third hand for things. Like trying to stick an electrical outlet into having another hand. That was a
I changed my answer to Eldritch Blast.
She's not invited to my farm.
I feel like if you're gonna do an attacking cantrip, Produce Flame is the one because you just hold fire in your hand.
That is cool. But like Eldritch Blast.
Mechanically, Eldritch Blast, though.
Yeah, I went with prestidigitation because it does so much, but some things you get hung up in the mechanics. So like guidance, you're just a little bit better at literally everything you do.
Yeah.
As long as you're like regularly
Is
like.
I'm gonna do something.
Every minute though, you have to take 6 seconds to be like.
Mending would be
throwing mending out there as well because I break a lot of things.
You do.
You'd have to have like however you
accidentally,
cast
but,
guidance, like you'd have to. It would get in the way.
All right.
A tenth.
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna put in this electrical outlet. Guidance. Let's do it.
Shit! I should have killed that. Hold on.
Well, there we go. Done. Figured it out.
Job interview.
Good.
Guidance.
Yeah, but it only works for a minute.
Big
That's
test.
true.
And only until they ask you like the first difficult question.
That's fair.
Well, just do it again.
That's why I feel like.
And you're just like,
Yeah, but then
I feel like it wouldn't be
Are there vocal
worth it in
components
every
to
day.
Yeah,
guidance?
there's a verbal component.
Because then it's like, I can do it, and then people interviewing you are like, what the fuck is no?
okay.
Yeah.
Next question.
Sorry.
All right.
If you could choose any one spell, regardless of level,
Oh gee.
and cast it once a day, every day, which spell would it be?
Oh,
I don't know.
Pass.
Already got it.
Spells.
1 through 9, or cantrip, I guess, if you want a different one. But this
One spell?
one spell that you can
Wish.
cast every day. See, everybody says wish.
But you
But
got a
wish-
33% failure rate.
33% failure rate.
Compounded.
If you ask for literally anything that's not determined that you wouldn't know anyway, you have a chance of it going horribly wrong, and you also permanently debilitate yourself if you cast it wrong. But everybody's like, wish, of course, haha!
We'll come back to that.
Alright, Jake.
True resurrection.
I don't want that kind of...
No.
I don't...
You know what?
No.
You would very, very quickly become the richest person in the world.
I don't want that kind of
That's
responsibility.
But you'd be
I'm not
famous
looking
and
for
you'd be
those.
hounded and someone would assassinate you. Like, some religious
Wait,
person
you think?
would be like, the only God should have that power and they'd murder you.
I don't want that kind of
I don't
power.
want that kind of power.
I don't want that. I don't want to be able to have the ability to just be like, who didn't die today?
Why does he keep bringing back Hitler? Why would he do that?
All right, Jake says true resurrection. Celine?
See, I don't know a lot of the spells, so this is a limited answer.
That's fine.
But based off of what I've done, what is it? Transport through like
Yeah.
the trees.
See, here's the thing. I thought that too with like teleport and dimension door,
Yeah.
but you only go one
One
way,
way,
and you gotta wait. Now for vacations,
I was gonna say,
one
like-
way vacation, like you don't have to pay for your ticket. You're like, boop, and now I'm wherever I want to be,
Time stop.
and I'm on vacation for a week,
Yep.
and I just go home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like day long. Like instead of doing a long road trip, you could just be like, boop.
But then you gotta wait a whole day to go back.
And also, then you can never
Yeah,
have
but, like-
friends.
What do you mean you can't have? You can't what?
You can
Like,
teleport with
You can
friends.
celebrate with friends. I used to do it
Probably
with
nice.
Clyde all the time.
That's true.
Mass heal.
Master-
My other one.
See, that's the other thing is
Hero's
how do
Feast,
healing
like-
how do healing spells interact in
Yeah,
the
or
real
you,
world?
like going out on battlefields, like, oh, here we go, mass heal. Or you go into like hospitals, like, you guys come.
Hospitals, yeah.
See, that's
Oh,
still
cure
just as much
disease, or
responsibility.
like something like that. Would that work on like real life diseases, like
Yeah, I
cancer
think
and stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, I imagine it would. When I asked it last night, one of my players said spare the dying for the cantrip, and he's like, I don't really know CPR that well, but I'd be like, you're good, bud, let's move on.
Yeah, like
And
something
I was
like that.
like,
would
man,
be
that's like
useful.
saving lives.
Yeah,
Not where my mind went.
mine went to
Sean,
Heroes Feast.
Heroes Feast is good.
It's a good one.
I mean,
As long as you have a nice thing to cast it out of.
we're assuming that components aren't really a thing
Oh, okay.
for this. Sean?
Probably Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
You'd have no rent.
Nope.
Ever. It lasts 24 hours. You cast it 8 hours, you know, you cast it, you get it back, and you never have rent. It's your house that you want it to be, whatever you want. Serves
That
the
would be
food
nice.
that you want, has invisible servants, and the layout can change every time you cast it.
Yep. So if you're having a party, big party house.
And only lets people
smart.
in that you want it to when you
No
cast
need
it.
for security.
Can I change my answer? Power word kill. Hard the other direction.
Wow,
damn it! It's like, yeah, cool. Oh, you're gonna be like that. It's like, oh, that's weird. But come listen to this word that I know.
See, I feel like Power Word Stun basically does the same thing, but without murder.
Which makes it
Evil,
that
Mass
much
heal.
worse.
How about you?
So I waffled on this a bunch because movement spells are great, and then it's just there's a lot of things like Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion where you're like, man, that's a rent-free life.
Mhm.
I'm living my best
You
life.
could actually. You never have to do anything. You don't have to pay rent. You don't have to buy food. Your life would be free to choose whatever
You
you
probably
want
have
to
like
do.
the internet and stuff because you could just think that you would want it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I want great internet connection and a sweet D&D.
So like literally anything that you want to come up with is in this house.
Mhm.
So you just pop up.
It's made to your specifications.
That
And it has an
would be
unseen
super nice in
unseen
real life.
servants that do what you want.
That would be super nice.
I
in
also
real
thought
life.
foresight might not be bad.
Foresight would be cool.
Because then you're just better at everything you do for 8 hours. But then also true polymorph, like
Fine, Steve.
Depends on
Giant
what
creature.
I
you're
have a
Lifting
friend
stuff.
I can talk to
Well,
all the
if
time.
Can you do like dragons and shit?
I don't know.
Because they're,
Yeah, I can't
in
talk to
our
my brain.
world.
Honestly, I had that thought too.
I'm a blue whale.
But even if you could do magnificent creatures, again, like you turn into a dragon once, so you don't have to like take the train to work, and then people are like, dragons are real. Shit, it's just a lot of
Shit.
Yeah, I feel
God,
like if
man.
I was
Goddamn
using polymorph, I'd most likely use it to be like,
Yeah.
and now I'm a bird and I'm gonna fly to work. like that's what I would use it for. But no, I find greater steed,
Find greater seeds.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
staff
Yeah.
of 100 near transparent servants who attends all who enter.
And the last question before we start the game: if you could choose any feat to have in real life, what would you pick?
Mm.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Magic initiate.
Great answer.
Yeah,
2
that's
cantrips
what
and a first level spell.
Yeah.
Which class?
Don't know how to be wizard.
No,
No,
any
yeah.
class, any spellcasting class. Any full casting class.
So I guess druid, craft, and prestidigitation?
Guidance, maybe.
Mending?
Mending, I think. And then one first level once a day.
Towards Sean. Away from Sean.
Huh.
Away from Sean.
Also, create food and water is a great spell to have like once a day. And just be like, hey, here's food.
Yeah,
And
that
water.
might be one. Or feeling the word.
Jake.
It's tough. I'm somewhere in between. Like a couple good ones would be like linguist.
Oh, that'd be great.
Lucky.
Keen mind, you remember everything.
Hey, you know what? Goddamn alert, so I'm not fucking surprised all the time. You're like, no, Ted, I know what's happening here. We're about to get ambushed. You're like, you're right, but your guy doesn't know that. You're like, ah, shit. It's just so darn hard. I think I'd go lucky.
I might go prodigy.
What's that?
1 skill proficiency, 1 tool proficiency, and 1 language. Pick one skill that you are proficient with. You gain expertise and then skill.
What skill?
Speech pathology. You're the best damn speech pathologist there is.
I'm already gonna be that.
That's true. But you would be even better.
I would be even better.
What about you, Eileen?
So, like, how would Lucky work?
I imagine
basis.
Lucky would just be.
Happened to you.
You would just be like, whoa, shit, almost stepped in that thing. Good thing I didn't do that.
Ah. Oh shit, $20. Great. I was hungry.
It would become a passive.
Yeah, it would be three
Yeah.
times a day.
Something great would
You'd just be like,
Glad I didn't.
I already pushed my luck twice today.
Yeah.
You know what?
Fuck it.
Not gonna cross. I'm gonna wait for the crosswalk
I'm
sign.
going to the casino.
Yeah. Because it really becomes. I chose Lucky as well, but it become like.
Keen mind would be cool.
Keen
Then
mind
it's like,
would be
yeah,
cool.
it was like photographic memory, basically.
Yep.
I might do that
Observant would
because I
be
forget
solid.
things
What?
a lot.
Observant would be solid.
Observant
Yeah,
would be cool
that
too.
was the other
You
one
know, a
I
lot
was
of
gonna
those
So
weird
hard.
ones. Ritual caster, also good, but I don't know how much access you have to ritual spells. You'd be
Yeah.
like ritual caster wizard. I can learn any ritual spell.
Like, oh, that sucks for you.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, you've mastered them all already.
Because there's the two you learn when you cast this when you get the feat.
Yeah.
Just something,
Something to think
Some
about.
fun.
some little questions. Maybe we'll do one after the break.
Crossbow expert. Expert first.
I mean, you know, there's other things you could be like sharpshooter, and now you're like an Olympic
Or,
or
yeah.
archer or biathlon or
Healer would be
whatever.
good.
Healer would not be bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the feats that are kind of like tavern brawler, if you really wanted to, like
That was the one that I was like.
a lot of the ones that no one would ever take in game
Would be
become
fun,
useful options because they're taken in the aspect of the real world.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
anyway, what happened last time, guys? Who remembers what happened last time?
People wouldn't let me get drunk.
There was a bear.
Yeah, that's fair.
There was a bear.
It was a bear.
Ice bear.
There was an ice bear.
It almost killed us, but I killed it.
You know.
And
It almost
contrary
killed us
to
alive.
what everybody's been saying, you included internet. No. Pat hit the exact number. Like, it was next turn,
It would just kill us.
it would have been a TPK.
Yep.
Pat rolled, like, I think you rolled 12 damage and it had 12 health.
I think that was one of the attacks, yeah.
And
I hit for the
I think
first
you-
attack.
You
Yeah,
missed the first.
you missed the
attack.
Oh,
first
we were going to
attack.
find a ship, right?
We're still trying to find a ship.
No, I know, but that's what, like, we were going in to gamble and stuff.
That was at the very end.
That was a choice, but yeah.
At the
Yeah.
very end. That
12.
was our new
12 damage. It's right here. Last number.
our new plan is to gamble / tavern brawl.
Bow,
Thank you. Our way to a ship.
Yep. Or we could just wait till like early afternoon and just take one.
That's true.
No, I
We do
understand.
that. We could find a high tide at like
Yeah.
You like
Saturday.
stealing
Run,
things.
pump the brakes. We talked about this 5 minutes ago.
Okay. All right.
And none of us know how to sail a ship.
Yeah, we can figure it out. You
Take
spend
a
time
pass down.
on a ship.
Captain.
There's
He's like, oh look, now you don't have booze, and we're at sea,
That's true.
and I'll punch you if you don't.
We just
us
take
where
a
we
ship
want to go.
Whoa.
and a captain.
I'm
and then we're
fine
fine.
With
theft, but kidnapping is a
Person theft.
different
It's
thing.
just
It's just
theft.
It's not person theft.
Just
It's a
think
different
about
thing.
it.
It's called. It's kidnapping. It's kidnapping.
Alright, but what if we took an adult?
It's still. It's
Yeah,
Look, we're not talking about baby goats here, okay? We're talking about people.
and they're not going to be asleep. Well, they might be asleep.
Yeah, well, we're not going to let them stay asleep. And also, we're going to be doing them a service because we're going to get them off the booze.
Exactly.
okay.
We're
and
helping
then
an alcoholic.
when we get them where
We're
we're
being
going, what do they do? Because now they're in a strange port
They
with no
sail
crew,
back to here.
but they
Duh.
don't have a crew.
We should.
We
like,
are
gamble
their
good.
crew.
We
So we'll
should
take a
gamble
couple
good.
of
Oh,
extra
Ray's
credits.
back.
We should gamble good.
Huh?
We should gamble good. Is what I think we should do. Am I back?
And when if
Was
we
I-
don't win a ship through gambling,
Where
then we
were
take
you?
one.
Where you had gone off to church? I remember that.
Oh.
He found us.
Yeah, you found him.
Okay.
You didn't tell us about Dick, but you know.
Yeah, you said you
I don't
told
know,
everybody you were looking for Dick.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, buddy.
It's good to have goals.
But we have no idea what you're talking about.
Can't find him.
Can't find who.
Dick.
Okay. Who's Dick?
It's a guy, and he supposedly has a ship for us.
Why didn't you mention that before?
I just did.
Not my question. My
He's
question
before.
was why did you wait until now to tell us?
He just did.
I can't find him, so I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm telling you now.
Oh, good. Where did you hear about Dick?
At the church.
Right. Did you ask him?
No, I can't find him.
No,
the guy
the
at the
church guy.
Yeah,
Where to find
the
him?
priest.
Yes. You ask him where to find him?
No.
Okay. What's
Did
his
you?
last name?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What does he look like?
I don't know.
Is he a Hugh? What's his race?
I don't know.
Doing great with the information.
All right.
Doing great.
We could
Put
go
that-
back to church and ask
I
these
didn't have anything in my
things.
hands.
Alright,
That's what happened.
Alright. Guys,
We're drink. It's not yours.
We're going to church to look for Dick.
All right, let's go.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, so as you guys are making your way through the town, you see that in the center of town, there is, amidst all of the various taverns, you see the three Billies alight with their sign that say Billies. You see, you've had your first taste of coffee,
It was great.
which is the first time that. There is, you can see that there is like a dog, just like kind of walking through the street, seemingly not tethered to any one person, but you know, not malnourished by any means, just kind of
I'm
going.
throwing a scrap of meat.
Okay, you throw this dog a scrap of meat.
There you go.
What else? In the center of town, there is a fountain, and there's a statue, a sort of featureless humanoid statue, and in its hands, it has like an orb, about the size of what you would imagine as a crystal ball, right? Something about that size. It is opaque and gray, and you can all make me perception checks.
Oh, no.
10.
22.
10.
You two can see that inside this crystal, it is relatively. You first glance, you're like, oh, that's just like it's just a fountain it's got a ball, right? No big deal. But you look at it, and it apparently is a little more translucent than you thought, and you can see that there's actually like whatever this gray material is, or something inside this orb is swirling around and moving.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
It is absolutely magical.
What kind of magic?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think we're gonna make that mistake ever again.
I sincerely hope not. Transmutation magic.
Okay. Guys, it's transmutation magic.
What is?
The orb.
That orb.
What orb?
Up there.
And now you see Your attention is drawn to what was seemingly just a normal orb, and now you can kind of, now that you're looking, you can see this swirling beneath the surface.
Beneath the surface.
I can see that now.
It's mostly opaque, but not completely.
Cool.
We should steal
Does it attach to the statue? Or is it
It's the statue is sort of got hands like this,
It's just sitting there?
and it's like so there's a slight fountain like water feature, and there's this featureless maybe it's been worn stone statue, and its hands are sort of out like this, and inside its hands is sort of seemingly resting there. It may be fastened. You don't know. You're not inspecting it. Is this orb, which is about yay big, and at first you thought was an opaque. You can now see that there's something oscillating inside it.
Is there anybody out and about in the street?
Is there a plaque?
Or
the
a
fountain?
plaque?
There is not a plaque on this fountain.
Or
Or
is
if
there
there
any-
was, there's a spot where there may have been one.
Somebody took it.
Well, that's good.
Vandals.
No, there is no one. I mean, there's like no one in the immediate vicinity. You start to hear the musterings of people getting up for the nightly drink.
I think we should secure the ship first, so we can make a speedy exit from the town once we steal it.
Alright,
What time of day is it now?
maybe figure out what it is.
Later.
Yeah.
It
Afternoon,
was
evening?
it was like early afternoon, I think, 'cause you guys had lunch at Billy's. So
Alright, so to the church.
To the church. Ugh.
Go to chapel and pray.
so you guys go to the church. This kind of small little. Oh, you do also on your way past, because this is important. A shop that is sort of in the shape of a overly sort of minimalistic featured bear. Like that's what the outside of the shop looks like, a large bear standing on its hind legs, but it's not carved in such a way that there's like fur or patterns or claws or teeth. All the features are very smooth.
Like a silhouette.
More like a giant gummy bear.
Yeah.
Ah.
No discernible features, but it has the basic form of a bear.
Something like that.
For what?
Gummy bear.
No. It looks like a giant gummy bear.
Cool. Wait, time out, guys. I poke my head in the door of the gummy bear.
There's a little.
Is it brightly colored gummy bear?
No, it's gray.
This sounds super boring.
But inside, you can see it seems like it's a shop, but also maybe like a tavern or a bar. And just kind of your perception of this place is that's probably most places. Like they're a shop and they serve the purposes of what the shop does, but you also can likely get a drink here.
What kind of stuff they got?
So as you look around this shop, you don't see anybody at the moment. You can see there's a small counter and there's a couple of like spools as like tables and very basic stools kind of sitting next to them. And there's a shelf behind this sort of countertop, and on this shelf is nothing but teapots.
I leave.
Okay.
So,
Teapots and a bar.
Oh.
I get the feeling that everything is something and a bar if it's not just a bar.
that's right, there was a bathroom in a bar
Yeah?
earlier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you walked into it.
Yeah, that's okay. The bar wasn't. You got it.
Alright, to church. Yeah, no, I got it.
Teapot shop.
All right.
Are
So
there teeny tiny teapots?
What?
Were there teeny tiny teapots? Like, was it all different sized teapots? What kind of
Do
teapots?
they sell tea?
Do they sell tea? Do you get your drink in a teapot? And you just like go.
No.
You don't know?
I do.
You didn't go in?
No, but I know anyway.
Questionable.
You're 12.
Mm.
That ends the conversation for Rick.
Does Rick say that out loud as he walks away?
That ends this conversation for Rick.
Is there any additional comments from from Oz, or are we good with that?
No, he's just gonna let them ask a bunch of questions, then fight, and then walk away without him answering anything.
I didn't walk away.
No, but he did. So
Yeah.
that means conversation's over.
This is important. Church for Dick.
Okay, so you go to the church.
I knock on the door.
You knock on the door. The doors
I say you make
are
your own
open.
music.
I open them.
All right, they're open.
I go inside.
Just,
All right, and you can see that there does not seem to be a service going on. There seems to maybe be like, from what you can tell, just on a quick glance, there's like someone passed out in a pew, laying down. Maybe they were there for church. Maybe they just wanted a pseudo quiet place to sleep. You don't know. And then there's like the dais up at the front, and there's a priest who's just kind of like just sitting there, like legs spread wide, just kind of sitting behind the dais with a bottle, like has like a goblet that's kind of sitting there, and then seemingly unused, and just like an uncorked bottle of communion wine. And it's just sort of kind of doing this.
Walk up to him. Hey, excuse me.
And he's like, "You're excused."
Thanks. Have you met my big blue friend here?
And he's like, this guy, yeah.
He mentioned that there might be someone named Dick who could help us get on our ship. We're his companions.
Yeah. Dick,
Does-
he hates his wife. Well, he doesn't hate his wife. His wife, he just says, is really annoying. And he doesn't like coming to church.
Okay.
And that's
He
all.
sounds like a dick.
So he has a boat. And I feel like if you were to be like, hey, can you take us away from here? And he'd be like, what? I don't have to go to church? And you'd be like, yeah, whatever, no church. And he'd be like, cool. Let's get on my boat and don't tell my wife.
Cool. What is his last name?
Oh, you never asked that.
Butkus.
Fairly.
Dick Fairley.
Yeah.
Got it. I think I had more questions.
What does he look like?
And great question.
He's like brown.
But like
kinda-
human?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Kind of.
That's what I meant first.
He's like. He's like moderate height.
Okay.
He wears clothes that are way too tight, like shirts
Oh.
that are way too tight for
Wait.
his body type.
Is he what type? What body type? Is he lanky or
He's not-
stocky?
He's stocky, I
Okay.
guess I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so we're a brown, stocky gentleman with clothes that are too tight. Any
Okay.
ideas where his hangouts would be? Or, if you don't, when's the next church service he gonna get dragged to?
He was like, oh, probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
At around like 11 o'clock
Alright.
is the next service. Like around 11.
Yeah, 11-ish.
Yeah.
Felliston 11.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets
I get it.
And he goes, he really likes Billy's a lot. I don't know why. There's a lot of other bars. And it's good. It's an okay bar and the food's okay, but he like loves it. I don't know.
Alright.
That's not like one of the only things he's ever actually told me about himself, other than like, Father, I don't want to be here. I'm only here because my wife dragged me here.
Got it.
So like, don't waste your time trying to get through to me because I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Billy's is the one
Why?
with the chain, right?
Yeah.
Do you know which Billy? Yeah, which Billy's does he like to hang out in?
He goes, nah, it's equal opportunity.
Alright.
Billy's.
Gotta have some variety.
Yeah.
I appreciate all your info. Here's 5 silver for the collection plate.
And he's like, woo.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. Do you guys have any more questions? Are we good? Can we let this fine man of the cloth get back to his contemplations?
Yeah.
I go high five.
And he's just like, no, man.
Dude, not in here.
Well, then I tap him on the shoulder, guidance. And I leave.
Alright.
And he's like,
Whatever.
Bye.
Better though.
Alright. I say...
Let's split up.
No. What? No! No, never.
Is that dog around?
But there are 3 different Billies.
You see
Yeah,
it.
I
So
love
let's
that guy.
check each one to see where he is.
Why don't we just,
Yeah,
like,
the dog is around.
go to all 3 one at a time? Okay, why don't we do
Oh,
this?
alright.
If you guys want to split up, we'll split up.
Oh, I don't
You
care.
take the one to the far east of town. You take the one to the far west of town. You take the one that we've already been to, because if we show up again asking for more dick, they're going to get suspicious. We didn't ask it as a joke. And I will be in that teapot shop seeing what's up. So I will meet you guys there. And break. And I walk away.
You're
I
gonna
walk
let me
away.
do so many things, and yet you're gonna send me
Nope, he
alone
already-
to an establishment.
Already said
Walk
break.
away.
I'm gonna go do those things I told me to do.
Come on, pump, and I'll throw more food.
And it kind of, yeah, it's on board. It follows you.
All right.
Let's go, Ted Cooper.
Oh, wait.
Nope, you said break.
You said break. We're already moving.
No, wait, what? I turn around and yell in the street.
We should pick a place to meet in case one of us actually finds him.
Billy's in the
Billy's
middle.
in the middle.
Middle Billies?
Middle Billy's.
Alright, when?
It's like 2
Like-
o'clock.
Yeah, like in a couple, like 2 hours?
I feel like it's a lot of time to just check an establishment for a human.
Yeah, 1 hour.
Also, he might not be there yet.
Yes, but I mean, if he's not there yet, we can meet in an hour and then split up again.
Alright, cool. And if you guys find him, come get me. Don't talk to him.
He's a little teapot, short and stout. I'm gonna go check Billy's out.
Beautiful song. We should, next time we see Chango, we'll tell him about that.
All right,
That's good.
Junko will love that.
Chango will
Also-
love that.
That worked out.
That was
perfect.
a really nice throw. Perfect.
Alright, cool, bye.
That's great.
Alright, teapot shop,
Add
1 hour.
2d6 to 1 damage roll when you have advantage on the attack.
Ooh.
Perfect.
That's bad.
Wow, that's great for you.
Yeah. Cool. And we break.
I'm getting crushing damage.
All right, so you guys all head off in your various directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Pat. You go to the Billies.
To the far west of
To the
town.
far west Billies.
Oh no, he goes in the center.
You go to Center Billies. Center Street Billies, and you walk past that statue again. And then you make your way to Billies, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. You go inside. There's like, people have started to roll in, like it's not just a bartender, like you can see that there's like cook staff kind of getting ready in the back. Servers are sort of, getting things set up and kind of hanging out there. But, like, it is still open, but it seems like they're actually getting ready to be open for like regular business, but they are open, pretty much the whole time.
Alright, I guess I'll wait.
Okay, you're just gonna like get a table or sit at the bar or
Yeah,
something.
I'll get a table.
Okay, so you get a table, and so the server, she'll come and she'll seat you at a table, and ask if you want anything to drink or if you want a menu.
Sure.
She'll tell you that it'll be probably a half an hour before the kitchen's up and running, but like if you want to get an order in now, it'll be ready to go as soon as you'll be the first one out.
Sure, I'll get some appetizers.
Okay, what would you like?
Fries.
Okay, sure. It's a TGI Friday, so whatever you can think of at a TGI Fridays.
Maybe some jalapeno cheese poppers.
Yeah, alright.
Fried mushrooms if they got them.
Sure, yeah. You got that. And then would you want anything to drink?
Yes.
What would you like?
How special?
Okay. You get the brown.
The whiskey and the XXX?
Yep.
Excellent.
So they give you that, and you are gonna hang out and wait to see if Dick shows up. You're the only one who actually knows what he looks like.
Looking for Captain Dick.
You've seen Dick before,
Ah, yes.
so ideally, when Dick shows up, you'll be able to recognize
Wave
him.
knows all about Dick.
He does.
Huh?
The most knowledgeable one about Dick out of the 4 of you.
That's true.
But Dick's all about the motion of the ocean. So,
Isn't that true?
yeah.
All right.
As a captain, he would
As a
be.
captain, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling. I guess we're just going in order because that's how the dice have been saying. So,
Oh,
Rick,
here we go. Off to the east side of town.
go towards the east side of town.
Is the dog still there?
He's following you. You're feeding him.
I tell him to sit.
The dog sits.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool. Alright, when I get to this Billy's, I'll tell him to sit, and I'll give him a little bit of food, and then I'll go inside.
Okay. You go inside
Yeah.
Billy's. Similar situation.
Alright. Nobody's here yet.
Not like there's somebody sitting at the bar, like an
Is
old
it
time.
Dick?
No, it's like an old timer just hanging out.
I'll go sit next to the old timer.
Okay, you do. And kind of like.
I don't even look at him
All right. And then the bartender will come over and ask if you want a drink.
Yep.
And tell you that the kitchens aren't open yet, but if you want to order something to eat now, it'll be the first thing out.
No on the food. I'll have a beer and some of that brown piss you guys have.
And they're like, wow, all right.
Fruitful.
I guess. Whatever. So they pour you that, and then they bring you. It's Felliston, right? So yeah, I guess so. So they ask you what kind of beer you want,
What you got?
and they say, "Well, we have Bold
I don't
Light."
want Bold Light.
All right, there. It's like, how about a cream ale? How's that sound?
Is that a special around here?
It's not special, but it's imported from bins, pretty ways away.
Alright, yeah.
So it's a local microbrew.
Send it my way.
So they
Who makes this?
Who made in
Yeah.
bin? The FHCA brewery.
FHCA. Cool. Do you know what that stands for?
And then they wait. They wait till you start drinking, and they're like, "Yeah, it's Fappy Henderson's cream ale."
Oh, I seem to have dropped it. I'll take a Bold Light, please. I hate us.
What the fuck did I do?
You're not here. Then I settle in to drink and wait.
All right. So you wait. Then Brina, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are.
Billies?
You're going to the other Billies.
Other Billies, yeah.
The other Billies.
The other Billies.
The West.
The West.
This, I guess, would be the Billies you already went to.
No, Pat went to
Pat-
this.
yeah.
Oh, you went to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So similar scenario, and they're like, "Aw, sweetie, are you here all by yourself?"
No, I got Tad Cooper.
And they're like, "Yeah,
Excellent Ted Cooper noises.
Thank you.
All right. So, do you want? Would you like? Are you meeting someone here?
Looking for someone named Dick Fairley.
And they're like, "Oh, we haven't seen him today, but he comes by from time to time."
Cool.
They're like, "Do you want a booth?"
Yes, please.
And they'll lead you. A server will lead you over to a booth, and she'll give you a kids menu
Did you
Okay.
get crayons?
and crayons.
No, that's nice.
That's fine.
And like a little printed piece of paper. It's like a little coloring kind of book scenario like you get at any other chain restaurant. So
Okay. Is there anybody who takes my order?
yeah, they ask what you want.
All right. Well, I'll order some appetizers and what have you, and a house special, please.
And they're like, "Oh, sweetie,
What?
No.
you're too young for that. You can just have beer."
You'll give me piss beer, but you won't give me one little thing to sip on, so it won't even affect me that bad.
And they're like, "Well, we've got Bold Light."
Oh, watch out.
You can't read
I know.
Okay.
I can tell. That's why I've stopped moving. But we also have an imported beer from Bin. It's a cream ale. It's very good.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, then I guess
Just give me a Bold Light.
they will get you a Bold Light. And then you wait. Oz.
Yes.
You go to this
The teapot shop.
the teapot shop. Yes. All right.
And I will go up to the counter or bar. I'm not sure which it is.
Maybe both.
Might be both.
Can I
You
get
do.
some tea and or pop, please?
Is there someone who works here?
Yes, there is a taller gentleman with a sort of seemingly permanently furrowed brow comes walking out. And as he speaks to you, he's generally cheery, but his demeanor is just like he's always down, can't see his eyebrows scenario. But he is he just like, if you didn't know any better, you just think he just hates every fiber of your being.
No.
But he's super nice when you talk to him.
Oh God.
And he's like, what brings you here? What can I do for you? Are you here to sample some of our fine beverages?
Yeah.
Really, it's just the one beverage.
Oh, what is the beverage? I'm new to town. I saw the cool shaped building.
It's this new cream ale.
And the teapots. So I was just kind of, I was curious. What's going on?
And he looks at you and he says, we sell a very specific type of drink.
Mm-hmm.
And the founder of this particular shop and the creator of this drink preferred to serve it in teapots.
Ah.
So that's actually the vessel in which you drink it from.
Oh, yeah, sure. Give me 2, please.
And he does. And they tell you that it's called Gumber.
Gumber. Don't tell me what's in it. How alcoholic is it, though?
Very much so.
Ooh, yes. Thanks. So what's the story of the vaguely bear-shaped building?
And you drink out of this teapot, and it is very sweet.
You don't know that.
And it is very alcoholic.
Oh God.
It is a different sort of. It's not as cloyingly sweet as the nectar that is provided at the Downton Abbey, but this is something different. And as you drink it, you're like, this is really good, but like, maybe this is for girls? I'm not sure. But it is, it does taste very good.
Alright.
The teapot vessel, a little weird at first, but then like you start to get the hang of it, right? So like you're
You
drinking.
just put your mouth on the spout, right?
Yeah, and if you open the top, you can get a little airflow through to make it come out a little easier. So that's good. Plus, end of the day, you have a teapot if you ever need to make tea. It also works as a good place to store small things.
Fair.
It's just very versatile.
This is great. Now, do you also sell these teapots?
Well, he said you just bought one, so
I did.
you now have that.
Oh, this is nice.
You bought 2?
Yeah, you bought two.
I got 2 teapots. All right.
And all the teapots are like the most generic teapot.
Are they ceramic?
No, they're metal.
Good. Right.
Yeah, they're metal.
Thank you.
They're like white, just base white metal. Like you would just not, like I said, it completely. Like if you were to look at it in a list of other things, this would be the most nondescript thing you would see. It just seems like it was a convenience thing that's now become a novelty.
All right. What's the deal with the Never mind. Brain fart. Sorry to waste your time.
No worries.
Yeah, have a great day. I'm gonna take a road teapot.
Yeah, come on back.
And then I'm gonna kind of. Ooh, first, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self to look like someone else.
Who?
No one in particular. Generic, like a half elf. Scraggly clothes. A short half elf because he has to be like 4'1", I think, within a foot of me.
I don't know if you can actually change your height at all.
Yeah, I think you can make it look like, but it has to be like within some.
Or 2 feet.
Maybe it might be a foot.
Oh, just like Rick. I wouldn't do that.
It might be a foot because I think furbolgs get 3 feet.
You can see 1 foot shorter or taller. So yeah, then I'm gonna look like a short dwarf.
Okay.
Big red beard, drab attire, crotchety expression, bulbous nose.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend the hour of the spell and the rest of the time drinking from my 1 teapot, saving the road teapot, and just kind of like I'm going to be loitering around the fountain to see if I can pick up any info on it. If there's any kind of writing, if anyone acknowledges it at all.
Okay. In your time, also, you notice that the teapot, because of the nature of it, is a great travel beverage because the spout stays shut so it doesn't spill.
This is great.
Really, it's just
This is a brilliant idea.
Wonderful idea. As you walk around, people occasionally will walk by and you see there's like a smattering of coins in the water around the fountain. And it just seems like just a good luck kind of a thing, maybe. But no one seems to pay any specific attention to it. And if you're not asking, they're not telling.
Yeah.
So, that is what happens. And then you're just basically hanging around there the whole time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until it's time to meet back up.
Okay, so you're there for at least an hour. So you guys are hanging around. Everybody roll me, well, you three roll me a d20 rather.
19.
11.
So, Rick, as you are sitting there drinking your bold light and your house special, and you're not ordering any food, eventually you see the place starts to fill up, little by little. People are trickling in here and there. And you see eventually a couple walk in, and you can make me a perception check.
Use one of your lucky points.
Oh, that's right. We got those. Oh wait, I'm not lucky. You're lucky.
Wait, didn't we get something? Didn't we get
Recently?
reroll ones? Didn't you just roll one?
I did.
Didn't we
Yeah,
just get some reroll ones?
I think you guys did, yeah.
I'm gonna use that. Hey, look at that. That's better. That is a 15.
Okay, this couple that just walked in, the male seems to fit the description of Dick.
Oh, hey, Dick's here!
And you see him look around, and you see he's there with a woman, who you assume to be his wife. And they get a booth.
Great. I buy the old man sitting next to me a drink. Great company. And then I leave.
Okay. Alright.
Go find these guys. Is the dog still outside?
It's wandered about.
It's gone.
Yeah, and not in the immediate vicinity.
And then I leave.
Okay. You head towards
With purpose towards the
Middle
center.
Billies.
Yeah.
You guys at your two Billies, you get your order of food and your drink, and nothing. Billy does not, or Billy, Dick does not arrive.
Can I order a house special for Chad Cooper?
And they're like, you're pushing the luck having us even here in the
It
restaurant.
was, you just split it up, lap it up. It'll be fine.
And they're like, no, sorry, we don't serve turkeys here. And they're like, also, you're 12, you're probably just going to drink it yourself.
I would not. Monk's honor.
They're like, yeah, alright. Anyway, are you enjoying your kid's meal?
I drink a lot of these light beers.
So, you guys, the time goes by, and you guys all, I assume, make your way back to Middle Billies.
Yeah, because we said for an hour.
Yeah, and you don't have to go anywhere because you're there. Or no?
Yeah.
You're there. So you guys all make your way back. So you two see basically as you're arriving at Middle Billies, it's a dwarf with red hair making.
Hey guys. Right past him.
Yep.
Rick the Brick.
I walk right past him.
Rick the Brick. Rick, it's me.
Hi, Rick.
What's up, Rick?
Rick, it's me.
Did you
I
find
don't
it?
know you.
It's Oz, you guy. That sounds like Oz, didn't it? Fine.
Whoa!
Us.
What's up?
What happened to the other guy?
You ran away real quick. Go get him.
That's not true.
That's not
Have
true.
you been drinking?
Nah.
You're a bad liar.
Wait.
I
Before
haven't been drinking much.
before we do this, guys, take a sip.
It's sugary and delicious enough. It's very alcoholic.
It's a cup.
Where'd you get a cup?
Right from that table. Right there. Did you just see me grab that cup?
We're
I was
outside,
just
aren't we?
water in it.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
Can I control this?
It's not water.
It's not water.
It's pretty good. And you get a free teapot. I have 2.
Is that full on out? That's full on alcoholic.
That one's mostly empty. That one's mostly empty.
Yeah,
She earned it.
mostly empty.
Wait,
Oh.
let's
No, it's for Tackle Break.
let's find out if she. Don't feed it to
I
him.
earned
He
it.
might
Let's go.
die. You found him?
I earned it, yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Let's go.
Okay.
Where? So you use it your abilities?
Yeah.
Cool. What? Thanks.
Maybe
It's
this
your
way.
teapot. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Cheers.
This is how I put things in my backpack now.
So you came to yours?
Mm.
Was he alone?
No, his wife was there.
All right. How are we gonna distract the wife?
Well, let's start buying him lots of drinks. And she'll be like, oh, not again, and then leave.
That's a good plan.
It always worked.
Yeah, that's a good plan. Ooh, backup plan.
What?
Brina,
Yeah.
hang back.
Okay.
And if she's not buying the let's get drunk routine, then you go up and ask her to help you find your mom.
Okay.
Your dad, Cooper.
What?
Help her find her dad, Cooper.
He's right there.
You
Yeah.
can go hide, and then she.
Yeah, but I feel like
Oh my God! Thank
Hey,
you so
can
much.
you
for-
help me find my
it's a
dying bird?
He's not dying.
He
looks
died.
Like,
He did die, but he always comes back.
he looks
He's
like a
fine.
burn victim.
I know how that feels. Dying,
Don't listen
coming
to
back.
Ted Cooper.
Logs.
You are a majestic dragon.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the Oz plan, all right?
Okay.
Um,
How do I know when I need to come in?
you will
I'll come out. If I leave and we don't have
Man, it's gonna do.
Dick by himself, I'll come out. And you'll be like, oh, cool, I'll go in. And as I'm walking in, you could be like, hey, mister, can you help me find my mom? And I'll be like, no.
Okay.
And then that'll give you some sympathy.
Also, if anyone walks by, never mind what I was about to say. Let's go.
If anyone, nope.
And another thing, I walk in the.
Okay, you going? You guys make your way. You walk past the statue again.
Yeah.
You see it there.
A color.
Is it doing anything?
It's hanging out.
That's actually.
Holding an orb.
Hey, Rick.
Hey,
Could you shape this teapot to look kind of like that orb from a distance?
yeah, it's made out of metal. I can do that. I mean, only kind of like it. It's a little bit smaller based on dimensions.
What about 2 teapots?
That's almost harder. Let's go see how our plan works. Remember, we were gonna go solidify. Wait, why don't we just go get a big rock?
Because I have a teapot here?
Do I see a rock?
Make me an investigation check. Ah, you can make it a stone cutting check.
Oh yeah. For the 4 on top. Natural 20.
Yep. It's a spherical rock.
This one.
Actually, that's
It's the right size.
yeah, that's perfect.
I fucking palm it. Because I'm that stone cutting.
All right. Yeah, put it somewhere safe so we can swap it out later. Fair.
It's in my
All
backpack.
right, let's
yeah.
go. What do they have to drink? I'll go buy them. I'll buy the first round.
Oh, I don't know. I saw him and I left.
No, what do they serve here?
Oh, cream ale and bold light
Okay.
and liquor, any kind of.
I'm not gonna get him bold light.
We'll get him a cream ale.
I'll
Then.
get him a cream.
You should try it. I had one, but I spilled it.
I'm familiar with the cream ale. I know that I prefer brown to
Alright.
cream ale.
Alright.
So I'll go up to the bar, order 2 cream ales, a bold light, and a big thing of brown.
Okay. You do it.
Here you go. Here you go. And let's go over there.
Alright. Let's go.
All right.
We walk over.
Cheers.
He's sitting there across from his wife, and you see that there's like an empty pint glass on the end, and there's another one, and he's like starting to drink that, and she's kind of giving him like an eye as he's drinking this next one, and he's just kind of like over the glass, like as you guys walk up, and it's just like puts the drink down.
Excuse me, bud. Bartender accidentally gave me an extra one. And I see you just finished yours.
And he's
There you
like,
go.
and he like looks, he's like, I can't. They just.
Pardon, man. So what's your name?
He says, my name is Dick.
Nice to meet you. I'm
Yours?
Cedric.
Oz. This is Sed, and that's Wave. And I see you're here with your lovely wife. What's her name?
Pat?
Oh, what a love. That's nice to meet you, Pat.
What's she look like?
What
did she look like? What did she look like? All I see is this dude's.
No, she is round-faced, long brown hair. It just gives you a vibe of someone who...
People who I annoy.
Oh, yeah, well, just, like someone who is really nice and has great values and loves religion.
Yeah, so people who I annoy.
Yeah.
Just by
And
being
you're just
around.
like, I don't know how those two ended together.
It's just something about Dick.
You just look at him and you're like, how's that work? Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, man. We don't want to intrude on your evening. We're going to be at this other table over here having some more drinks.
Oh,
and
you know what?
gambling.
Let's go play darts over there.
Sure.
But there's only 3 of us. Damn.
Pat, would you mind if Dick came with us for a quick game of darts? We have a score to settle.
You can make me a persuasion check.
I will. Why not? That's better.
Yeah. No, she hates you.
15. Oh, wait, plus
3.
3, so that is 18.
And she seems like she doesn't want to let him go, but she agrees.
Alright.
Let him come play darts with you.
Alright. I chug my beer and go get 2 more.
Dick, real quick, who's your waitress?
Morgan.
Morgan, excuse me. Everything from that table is on me. Bring me the bill. And I say that loudly so Pat can hear me.
Oh, she does, and she's like,
Whatever they want, it's on me.
I get a beer and another brown drink.
okay,
And another brown drink.
okay.
One's for me.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah.
Give one to Dick. And then
He's
we
like,
play some darts.
okay.
So, Dick, what kind of business you in?
And he's just like, well, work for a bank.
Oh.
He goes, but it's not terribly interesting.
Okay.
He says, but I got a boat. I like sailing. I think it's fun. I never really get to. I spent a lot of time before I got married, really working on this boat, and it was like a big passion of mine. And then I got married, and I don't really do that so much anymore. Like, I still have it, and it's still in good condition. But Pat doesn't really like me to go out on the boat and do that kind of stuff. She just wants me to kind of like hang out with her.
Okay. That's Well, what if you, I don't know, started a charter business? Something where you could bring in money and still get to do what you like.
He says, that's great, but I don't know if that aligns with her vision.
Alright, stop giving life advice. Let's play some darts.
Alright, fine.
We're gonna get down to the business of getting drunk all together.
Trying to make friends.
Okay.
I know, but I mean, I'm also trying to make friends. I'm just doing it by being like,
Oh,
Whistling outside in the
you're
cold.
being that guy and I'm being this guy.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah,
dog wanders over to you.
Alright, yeah. Dick, you're gonna be on my team. We're going up against them.
It's going down. Losers buy the drinks.
Who's buy the drinks? How's that sound?
This is what you already said. You covered everything for.
Yeah, for the table.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, for your table, for your wife, all that stuff.
This is between me and him.
Ah,
One
I
of
see.
us two is gonna be buying
All right.
the drinks.
So yeah, sure. All right, so we'll do. These are darts, right? So it's dexterity.
Yeah.
Because it's precision based. It's not strength based.
What if I throw really hard though?
You can throw a dart really hard. It doesn't make it accurate.
But it's gonna be where it goes.
It is going to be where it goes.
That's a gosh darn certainty. Alright, here we go.
All
Proud of you.
right, so we will do. We've done this before. I'm trying to remember how we did it. So it'll be a dexterity check.
Right.
rolls.
No guidance. That's cheating.
You know what happens to cheaters?
He's like, cheers at the floor. Even that's not even a rule here, but we know that rule.
Everybody knows that rule.
It's growing everywhere. People
It's a good roll.
adopt it, right? It helps keep people honest.
Yeah.
No
So
guidance.
dexterity checks, and we'll go. I don't know. We'll start with a best of 5.
All right.
Right, and we'll go from there, and then we'll see if we kind of get down to trying to do triple bullseyes. I'm just assuming cricket.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so everybody will first round. So roll your d20s, and you'll add your dexterity modifier.
7.
8.
10.
16.
All right, so first round goes to this team,
And
and we'll basically just do a combo, like numbers add up, whoever's is higher.
4.
All right, round 2.
2.
18.
13.
Oh, that's 2.
Oh, I forgot I'm left-handed.
11.
12.
20.
17.
That's 3. I mean, we'll keep going.
Sure.
16.
40.
Oh, 3.
17.
20.
That's them.
Hey!
Ah,
Good round, guys.
thank you.
3.
20.
19.
8.
Goes to us. So, in the end,
1.
it seems like this side of the dart table is winning. And then Dick looks to you guys, and he's starting to get a little tipsy, and he's like, double or nothing.
Sure.
All right.
And he's just like,
1.
21.
6.
21.
Alright, so he's like, I don't know what we...
I'm right-handed.
He's like, I don't know what we doubled, but it's
Doubled
doing
it up.
good. 21.
24.
13.
15.
6.
16.
15.
Damn.
15.
9.
8.
24.
6.
Another
15.
9.
17.
Alright, so they win. This
That last
table...
one.
Oh, yeah, so...
Woo.
Uh,
Alright.
All right.
I think it's about the time we head out. Sorry, Dick. We gotta find a captain tomorrow to sail us to Bricken's homestead.
Oh, but first, here's your 2 drinks.
Oh,
and he's just like,
And here's your 2 drinks.
thank you.
And here's a drink for you. Because I'm sporting.
Thanks.
and he's just like, woo!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good game.
And he will, like, drink with both
Oh
hands.
god. Oh god.
Uh,
That is very impressive, Dick.
And he's just like, he's starting now. He's getting a little more like he was a little wobbly, and some of the darts went kind of wide, and some of them like you're like, how did that end up where it ended up? I don't know. And he's like, you guys are leaving?
Well, we gotta find a captain. We can't do it having fun here all night.
He's like, I'm kind of captain.
We gotta find a
I
ship.
got a boat.
You got a boat?
I got a boat.
You want to start a charter business?
And he goes, yes. I don't really know what that is, but my wife will not like it. She's gonna be mad.
is she still here?
She's over there, I think. Right? Yeah. Woo! And he waves to his wife, and she's just like,
Does she have to know?
and he's just like, he goes, no, but she'll. When I don't come home and the boat's gone, I think she's gonna figure it out.
But at that point, you have a lot
I did
of money.
that to my wife.
And he just is like, wow. I got real for a second.
Yeah.
It did.
He's
It's
like,
been going great, though. Cheers.
and he's like, yeah. Ooh. And he's like, all right, I guess we're gonna go to a place
Alright.
and do a thing.
You want to do it?
Let's
like,
drink a little more first,
He's
though.
drink a little more for
and he's just like, all right. And he's just
I sent a drink over to Pat.
and she like waves like politely, but she's just like doesn't you guys, and she'll drink and sip it slowly.
Is there a window that I can see these?
Yeah,
guys
you
through?
can see this.
Should I like look in and be like, trying to get attention?
I look over.
Can I come in now? Cool. It's very cold.
So, you guys are there, and he's just like,
Dick, what's
Yeah.
up with that fountain, man? In the
He's like-
center of town.
I don't know. There's a fountain.
Wow.
There's always a fountain.
Yeah, that's
And then one day, there was a statue. And then one day, the statue had a ball.
That all
Everybody's
happens.
like,
Wow,
that's weird.
that is weird.
Was that always there? And I was, like, pretty sure I was sober. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't always there. But most of us are pretty drunk. A lot. So it might have been there all the time. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe they were cleaning it and they put it back. I don't know.
Alright.
And he's like, and like a drink spills on the table, and he's like, whoops! And he like is trying to clean it up, but he doesn't have. And he's like taking his shirt, and he's like,
He's doing a good job.
and he's just like, it's fine, it's fine. And you see, she's just like, oh, God. And he's like, it's good. It's good. You guys are good.
All right.
You good?
Is there music?
There's like a little, like, yeah, there's like a bard. There's a band playing, you know, just like nothing crazy, but you know, it's just like a nice house music kind of a thing.
Wave.
A lot of minstrel stuff.
Do you take Dick? Dry off his shirt. Try and find something to clean that off real quick and meet us back here. Dick, he knows water magic. He's gonna help your shirt.
And he's like, that's cool. And he's just like, and he like looks, and he's like, now he's like, he's a sloppy mess. Like he can't. He's like doing the whole like, where he's like, you're not moving, and he's like sidestepping left and right, just trying to stay upright, and he's just like, and he like,
help him out, buddy.
and he's just like, no, it's fine. And like you see like all of the empties because the waitresses have just let you guys do your thing, and all of the cups are on the table, all the little pint glasses and the mugs, and he's like, tomorrow. And he like looks off in the distance and just like stares at nothing for a while, and you guys don't know what's going on. And he's just like, it's like, I escape, I steal everything. 14, and he grabs all of the glasses in his arms and just starts walking out the front door, and they just start dropping and breaking everywhere. And he's just like, shh. 3. And he keeps walking.
What is the waitresses?
They're like, what the fuck? And his wife is just like, oh my god.
Waitress, all that was on Oz over here.
They're like,
I'll pay for that. I'm so sorry. Where were you on that one, bud? You had one job. Clean his shirt.
Yeah, that's literally like the thing.
It's the only thing we asked you to do.
Oh wow, I'm pretty drunk.
You are.
I'm only sitting this still because both of my elbow spikes are stuck into the table.
God. So he said tomorrow, so we're good, right?
I think that we should go follow him and be like, let's go tonight, and just not bring any booze with us, and that way we're gone already, and he doesn't have that option of getting really.
you make me an insight check, both of you. Then you two, wait.
Nah, I'm not insightful.
I think I'm insightful. I'm kind of insightful. 16.
You're not sure, but you have a feeling that the collective hangover may kill him if there's no alcohol. Because like,
Bring some alcohol.
because like the people here, like the way most of them stave off a hangover is that they never stop drinking. It's just a perpetual motion device of alcoholism. From like moderately functional to not functional. Everybody here is some degree of, has to be some degree of alcoholic. Just because that's all they do. That's like in some places, the town square gets together to have like parties or a drum circle. And here it's just like, we drink alcohol. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
So, like a little bit. You might. This would be like you gotta wean him.
I'll get a couple teapots for us.
All right. Why don't we just get one of those big jugs of brown stuff?
Yeah.
It's less adorable.
I
You
just
get
think
like
you
lots of
discussed
it,
it
man.
later.
You get like
That's fair.
lots and lots of it, man.
Of what?
All that stuff
What stuff?
to drink,
What?
to bring with us, man.
Which stuff? We're talking about different
All
stuff.
the stuff.
Oh, Rena.
Oh,
You're soberish, right? For a child.
Yeah.
You should go follow Dick.
Okay.
You should
You,
go
with
with
the
her.
three, you guys can be alright.
yeah, I'm coming.
Yep, I'm just gonna get a couple bottles of liquor.
Cool.
We should
Wait,
go
what's the
tonight,
plan?
though. Go tonight.
Good night.
Go
Good
tonight.
night.
Still that word?
Is Pat still here?
She is like, yes, because she's just so embarrassed. She's just like hoping maybe if she like lays low for a little while, people won't realize that he was with her,
Okay.
and then she can like catch up with him later.
Gotcha.
Like
Great
this
idea.
may not have been the first time something similar to this has happened.
Alright. Go Lance, I'll be right back. I go find Morgan.
Okay. You do.
Sorry, tonight was a weird night. How much for that table of it? And all the shit that guy broke?
She'll work up the total. Your alcohol probably came to, for the 4 of you, we'll call it like, you guys got pretty hammered.
We did.
We'll call it 15 gold in booze.
Okay.
Ah.
And another, do we have, let's see, no, we don't have, yeah, we'll call it another, we'll call it 5 gold in just glassware.
Alright.
So 20 gold total.
25. Keep it. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
She's like, I think I might start going to school.
It's a great idea. You got a bright future ahead of you, Morgan.
She's like, thanks.
Bye.
So I don't remember your name, but
It's fine. It's fine.
so many inside jokes, internet. I'm sorry.
And yeah, I chased down Brina. Alright, let's go. We're gonna get him.
Think about getting up from the bar and then I just stay there.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably we'll call it like 6 o'clock at this point.
It's dark out though.
It's the sun is set. And it was cold outside, so
Yeah, let's follow him, but let's be sneaky.
Okay.
Actually, that's dumb. Let's just go
After
talk to
this,
him.
You owe me a drink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with
Just
Brick.
Nick. Dick.
and he's like, "Hey, it's you."
Dick.
Tomorrow.
Why are we going tonight? We go right now.
It's like, I don't have any good reason why not.
Okay, where's your boat?
Let's go, Dick.
I was like, we gotta find it.
Yeah, where?
Like, it's over by the water.
Let's go there.
All right, let's go find it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. We're doing it. Brina's coming. She's our friend.
He's like, whatever, man.
And this is Ted Cooper. He's
a chicken.
special.
Hey, Dick. How you doing?
I'm gonna send Owl to flutter by the billies, wait for these guys to emerge, and then just kind of basically do the "I'm a bird that you know, follow me" thing.
Hit with a javelin. Fuck! 120 feet away.
Shit!
Crit.
Right.
Dies.
That's the plan.
Okay. So,
How much for a bottle of the big brown stuff?
do you want like a jug?
Yeah.
They're like, that's like 15 gold.
I'll give you 14 gold.
And they're like, sure.
Alright. I'll give you 1 extra gold for these holes in your countertop.
And they're like, fuck. Yeah, sure.
15 gold.
And you have a big old jug.
then
It's more than tea stuff.
cheers.
Teapot?
The teapot.
Teapot, you can go buy it. Yeah, maybe.
Alright, let's go.
It's in the bear building. We gotta
So
go in there.
let's go
We
to the
gotta
bear
find your ship.
But we have to.
Alright,
Or maybe
let's go.
we'll pass by the bear building.
And you guys
Alright.
walk outside, and you see an owl, and it's like,
Caca!
oh, it's an owl.
Yeah!
That's what my owl sounds like,
Do I
apparently.
know this owl?
Do you know this owl?
Sure.
How well do you know this owl?
I've seen it regularly.
Do you regularly enough that when you're this hammered, you know that it's his?
What is it doing?
What's it doing?
Flattering.
Thundering just like right there.
Natural 20 perception.
Yeah. Just like looking at you.
Caca.
And then it does one of these.
Alright, you think you might know this owl.
I'll follow it.
Alright. Leads you back to us.
Okay, takes a little while. You guys walk past the statue again.
Do we want to
Hey.
find bear shop?
You should go steal that orb.
We need to know before we leave.
Now's the opportune moment.
And you're very fast. You get there pretty quick.
Alright.
Do you want to just go?
Yeah,
Yeah, just go.
well,
Get a couple
Just go
teapots.
climb
Okay.
up there.
I'll send Owl for
And
you.
put this stone there. And take that one. Also, it's magic, so who knows what might happen. Remember that last time? I got that giant ass sword that grows bigger. This is the last time we got magic stuff.
Alright.
And Al's got his lip sealed shut. That was next for a hot minute.
I'll give
You're
you
not here. Don't
I'm
give
not
me
there.
that.
I'm not there.
So I'm gonna try and scale the statue with the stone.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do.
Mm.
It's not like a crazy.
I pick the stone up.
You have it in your hand, the orb.
Place the other
You
stone.
put the stone back.
Climb down. Did anybody freak out?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, I'm freaking out. Alright, let's
I'm
go.
gonna put it in my bag and
Alright.
walk onward.
There's a very small, sober section of Rick's mind that thinks this is a terrible idea, but it's too late.
Alright. So you guys eventually find them. And Dick is stumbling along the wharf. He's like, it's one of them.
What's it called?
It's called the Fighting Mongoose.
This is a good name.
Yep.
It's a good name. Let's find it.
Alright.
Guys!
I found Cedric. He found him.
Oz!
Yeah.
We stole that stone.
You did crime without me?
I know, you weren't there.
That's my
I
thing.
know, but you weren't there.
That's so hurtful.
Oh. Can he have it? You know what?
I didn't earn it. I shouldn't have it.
You can have it. Can Brina have it?
Brina's not here. Brina went to go get tea. Bots. She's very fast. She'll be back soon. She's back now, right?
Oh.
Go. Is she back?
Sure.
Did
Ah.
I get teapots?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's actually the proprietor made it originally with ingredients that were actually specifically designed for the female anatomy. He didn't know that.
Okay.
It also
The
tastes
sheepot.
Like it.
better name. And it basically tastes like sort of a carbonated vodka-ish Hawaiian punch.
But it's very alcoholic.
Yes.
And they sold it to a child.
And it's also sort of an energy drink.
Found my establishment.
You're leaving now.
She still found it.
Yeah.
Lots of teapots.
How many teapots?
How much? Like how big are the teapots?
Like a teapot
Like a big
size?
teapot? I don't know. Like 3 for me,
Okay.
and then like I don't know. How many are there? Gonna be 4? Then 4 others, 1 for each of the other companions.
It's very nice of you.
Okay. So you get your
I'm doing my part.
teapots, and eventually, you make your way back and find them.
Hey,
They're very loud.
I got your teapots. Don't drink it now. It's for the ship. Yeah.
Thanks.
Mm.
Ember never got us teapots.
Oh, I got one for you too, Dick.
And he's just like...
Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. You get it on the boat, you don't get it now.
Oh, that's rude.
He's like,
He's gonna drink it now. He needs to make
and
this
he
last.
takes waves and he just downs it. And he's just like... And he like goes to hand
keep
you.
it.
And he's like...
Keep it.
Persuasion.
Wait, take your teapot back.
And like...
Now I got 3.
And he's like,
You don't have any.
there it is.
Is he pointing to
A boat. Yeah, he's like, that's it.
Alright, let's
Got
go.
it.
Does it say fighting mount? I don't care. Let's go.
Run to it.
Is it small enough where I think that the 5 of us could manage it, having been on a boat a couple times?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I run up to it.
You run up to the boat, across the
Is the
gangplank.
dog around?
It wanders by, yeah.
Oh, come here, dog.
What did you do to the
I'm
dog?
gonna feed him some,
What did you do to the dog?
and then I'm gonna pick the dog up.
What did you do with the dog?
And I'm bringing him on the ship with us.
Dog.
Dick's like,
No dogs on ships.
Why
He
not?
says,
Because we don't have dog food.
he
I
says
got
that.
food.
He says, that's the community dog. You don't want to piss off the murder boys.
Don't
Nah,
piss off the
don't
murder.
piss off the murder
Oh,
boys.
who are the murder boys? Ha ha ha!
He goes, no man, that's like the dog for like the town.
You can't take the town's dog. It's their dog.
It's like everybody
Don't do
loves that dog.
Nobody was
Just
bringing
don't
us
do it, man.
It's my dog now.
It's
He's
not.
like, I don't-
This is the
it's
town's
like-
dog. I'm not coming.
Dog wanted to go.
I already have him.
No, I'm not
He's like,
coming.
You should put him back down because this is a town dog.
I'm not coming. I'm not stealing the town from a dog.
What kind of dog is it?
It's like it's a mutt of some kind. It's a scruffy mutt. It's super cute.
Ah, it's fucking cute.
I'm not stealing a town from a dog. I won't do it. Every man's got a code. In my code, I don't steal towns from dogs.
But look at it, he'd be
I
much
see it.
better off in my care.
I don't know that because we are often forgetful and often get set on fire.
Damn, but we could name him Clancy. Doesn't he look
He
like
looks
a
like a
Clancy?
Clancy.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm always on board.
She's always on board.
No, I'm not stealing a town from a dog.
Alright,
Aw, it is the
but-
town's dog.
I steal everything. 18.
I mean, you do you, Rick. We can't stop you.
I stay.
You're a spiky force of nature.
12.
Ah,
And
seems
he's-
like we steal everything.
And he's like, guys,
I mean, Stick spoke.
I'm
not going.
Stick.
and well, how I feel about that.
I'm not
We
going.
can't. Stick spoke. We gotta go with
Taking
what
the
he wants.
I'm not going.
community dog. Because if you take it, you won't be welcome back to this town ever.
They won't have it.
No more stuff for you from this
No,
place.
you know how much you like stuff.
I put the dog down.
Alright, let's go.
He'll always be Clancy.
Whatever.
He's like, this is good.
Alright.
Cedric.
Let's taxi
Your
out.
name is Cedric?
I told you that.
I thought it was just Rick.
No, when we first introduced myself, I said that we were named Cedric.
Oh,
That was what I
Ced.
said then.
calling you Ced.
I don't
Ced.
care. I go up to the
Ced.
gangplank, yep, and then I go, and there's like, is there like a wall where the cabin is?
Yeah.
Yep. And then I fall asleep.
Hey, Dick, how do we get out of the place?
And he's like, well, you should probably take, untie us. Just step one.
Alright.
Or maybe it's not step one, but it's definitely a step we should do.
Did it.
It's not gonna get any. Oh,
I did
nope,
it.
it was done. Alright. He's like, we should weigh anchor. or
How much
something.
is the weight?
Like, a lot.
Okay, let's do that. Wave. Anchor.
Ooh, off the boat I go.
He does that.
And he's just like, I could just like,
Yeah, I'm aware.
just like crank
He's done it before. He'll do it again.
He's
While
like,
I'm down there, I want to make sure there's no barnacles under the ship or anything. It's
okay,
good
you're
shape.
gonna make me a perception check. At disadvantage because you're drunk. And you can't see in the dark.
That's different. 15.
Okay, yeah, no, it seems to be it seems to be well cared for. So, seems to be in good shape.
Alright.
When he gets the anchor, I guess, and brings it up. Outside, whatever. It's just like, alright, man.
Crank it anyway, because that's how the
I mean, the
Here's
chains.
how it works,
Full
yeah.
work. Alright. Now what?
And he's like, we should probably leave.
Cool. Wave, can you jump back over and just push us out? He's so strong.
And
He's
he's,
the Oh, I wasn't there for any of that.
nope,
Never mind.
you weren't there for
I
that.
lied.
Athletics check.
Sure.
Disadvantage because I'm drunk.
No, you're actually advantaged because you're drunk. Because you have
Drunk
beer,
strength.
you have beer muscles. Yeah.
17.
You feel like regardless of how strong you actually are, you feel like you're stronger. Yeah. So no, you do, and he's like, you like pushing, and you can feel it like slowly starting to budge through the sand. He's like, oh fuck, the sails. And the sail kind of like it's supposed to be like a slow, like you let it out, and it's just like. And then it kind of eases up a little bit as there's a little breeze coming through. You're on a seaport here, right? So and then like it starts to go, and you are able to push it out to sea, and then climb up on board.
Let's go west.
No, I'll keep
And
pushing.
he's like, "Aren't you sleeping?"
I woke up when you made that loud sail noise. I can.
Is there like a
lights
crow's
there.
nest or anything up there? I mean, I know it's a small boat, but is there anywhere to sit up top?
Yeah, no. He's like, "There's a place up top,
I keep pushing it though.
underwater."
Mhm.
And he's like, "Man, is your friend dead?"
Come
No,
on,
you
Oolong.
can do that.
No.
Is your friend dead?
Because I don't know, but I will be when I go back. My wife's gonna
Oh, that's future Dick's problem. Let that guy deal with
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Where are we going again?
I'm going Bricken's homestead.
No, he's like, there's a dragon there.
Yeah, but not like in there.
And he's like,
Maybe Gouger.
and he's like, oh. And he's just like, yeah, this way.
That's good. He's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know what way, do you want to take a nap? And we'll steer and we'll wake you up when there's danger.
And he's like, and he just like, he just like goes to sleep on the, like, there's cabins, but he goes to sleep like on the deck
Brayna.
next to the wheel.
Brayna, Brayna,
Come up.
Yeah?
Brayna.
What?
It's cold.
I'm gonna
It's
go
cold
downstairs.
outside.
If you see
Put him
something,
in
come get me.
a cabin.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And just throw him out of bed.
You do
Not like mean throw him, but just like gently.
place him in
like,
bed,
Well, still throw.
toss him in
Yeah,
bed.
but like lightly.
Lightly,
As opposed to being
Toss
able to be like, ha! I don't toss him into
you're
it.
just more like, ha,
Ha.
got it, I see.
I go sleep, bye.
Wait.
What?
You gotta stay up.
Why?
And watch the boat.
Brayna's doing it.
No, she can't. She's 11.
So she knows how
She's like 9 years old.
She got 2 eyes. Brayna, you got 2 eyes?
Yeah?
She got 2 eyes.
She's essentially an infant.
Hey!
Nah, she got 2 eyes. She can
I
tell.
have 2 eyes!
She knows
She's
it's
an
something's
infant.
I
bad.
Got
see.
2 eyes.
Yeah,
I
but
got
she
2
knows.
fists.
She knows.
I got 2 eyes!
She come wake us up when
Roll
something
fries.
happens. Don't roll fries. It's a bad idea. It's a trap. That's what Amarakba said. He had big eyes.
What were we talking about?
This is going bad. We don't get me if there's something wrong.
Okay.
I go back.
And as the party takes a nap to sleep off this drunkenness, do you ever get back in the boat?
I do.
Okay. Because if you fall asleep there, they're going to probably outpace you. Okay. So you eventually climb up into the boat. And you guys will go to sleep or stay awake or whatever.
On watch. Casually sipping my teapot.
That seems like a good time for a break.
Agreed.
Alright.
Alright. We're back.
Hello, Emma. It's
It is.
crusty.
So, we will rejoin the party the next morning as they have drunkenly convinced a townsfolk to leave his wife momentarily, possibly forever, to take them on a boat from Felliston to Bricken's homestead. And they kind of all went to sleep, and some people stayed up. But now we're going to deal with the, I guess, Lost at Sea adventure as we try to figure out. As well, hopefully Dick is a little
We'll see.
accomplished and you're able to get where you need to go. But we shall see.
It's very bright.
Good morning, everyone!
I need to identify this blue stone?
Hey. Why are you yelling?
This morning, everybody needs to wake up. I've been awake all night. You guys left me to watch the ship.
How'd you do?
It was my turn to sleep.
Okay, good night.
So you're gonna attempt to identify this thing?
Yes.
Okay. By taking an hour and meditating upon it.
Yes.
Okay. So what you're able to discern upon your meditation is whatever its magical properties are, it's contained within inside this orb. The only way to figure out what it is to smash it on the ground. And then inside it is some sort of magical thing.
I thought we do this when we're not on the ship.
Well, he hasn't told us about this.
No, that's true.
Hey guys,
I thought we did this when we were not.
there's this blue stone here, right? That we stole.
Yeah, the crime you guys committed without me?
Yup. And
You were there.
there's magic, but only if I smash it. I think.
Oh,
What?
You get the feeling that there's something inside it.
There's something inside it.
Like an object or a creature.
You don't really know, but whatever.
No.
Like this is sort of this is like a housing.
Hmm.
So the true thing is inside it, and the best part about it is, it's kind of hidden in plain sight. No one knows what's there because it's just contained in this orb. So.
Or like it's gonna be another
yeah, not while we're at sea.
scourge
Not while we're at sea.
situation where it's like, oh, some magic thing. Let's see what happens.
We'll wait.
And then lots of people
We'll wait it
die.
out. Not while we're on the ship. We'll figure it out later. Right now,
Hey,
we just
right?
gotta get where we're going.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Oh, Wave, can you do that thing you do where you make just all of the water?
Where's Dick?
He's over there.
Yeah, he's
Is
asleep.
he awake or is he still asleep?
He's still asleep.
Should we like wake him
Water?
up and see what's going on?
He's asleep.
What if we're
Where
not
is-
going in the
where
right
is the sun?
direction?
Nope.
Where's the sun?
Are we still going west?
Are we going towards it or away from it?
You are going away from it.
Alright, so we're going west.
So what do you guys want to do today?
You said you were going to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
try and
true.
fish.
But then I'm gonna be up all night again.
Hey, I'm going back to bed.
Survival check.
Alright. I'll take care
To
of
fish.
the things.
If you need
I'll just-
anything, I'm just a quick
I'll just
holler away.
Drink some of the sugar.
Also, Rick, while you're kind of there and walking around, you find a really heavy log that you think it'd be pretty good for exercising. Because you can throw this thing around or lift it or break it or whatever you want to do. But it seems significantly heavy, this log.
Heavier than average log.
Yes.
I got a
That was
19
my
for
plan
survival.
anyway.
Is this a log on the boat?
Catch
Yes.
a bait fish in my control water and then
You can punch it.
wait for a bigger fish to come by and
No, it's good.
And then how are you going to catch that fish?
Heavy.
by controlling the water inside of the bait fish
I'm
and
sure tomorrow.
pulling it close to me.
Go to bed.
I'm definitely down for you controlling and catching the bait fish. For sure. Makes sense. Now, how are you... Now, your plan is to... You have this bait fish under your control, and you're going to have a bigger fish eat it,
Right.
and then you're going to what?
Control the water, like that's inside of its gills that surround the bait fish. And use it to pull it in.
I'm going to say that's a little outside the realm of
Is he
what...
trying to fish with water again?
Yes.
Ice hook. It's sharp. It's pointy. Control it to hook them, and then you pull them in.
You know,
Ice harpoon.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
this javelin tied to this
just
rope.
you know, something solid.
So you mean ice knife?
Everybody has a reroll of a natural 1.
Thank
That was close.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Indeed.
Oops, sorry.
If
Alright, so maybe I can freeze it. The hook.
I mean,
Can you
Control
freeze things?
Control the bait fish.
mhm.
The fish bites it. Freeze it, reel it
You can't freeze stuff with creatures in it. That's part of the shape water thing.
Yeah.
in. So then.
What if you just did the same thing you did before? Just catch one fish. Just we'll eat that one. We don't need a giant fish.
I'll try that.
You do that.
Okay. Here's the fish.
Ah, great. It smells like garbage. I'm gonna throw up.
Fair, you do.
I do. Right off the side of the boat.
It's a drunken sea bass.
So you guys are just gonna wait for just keep going, I assume.
Yeah, keep going west.
Waste.
Wait
So-
for Dick to wake up.
After about like an hour or two, Dick finally wakes up. He comes stumbling out and he's like, the light is bright out of the cabin. And he's like, oh man, what happened?
We're on a
I
boat.
don't really remember.
Hi.
And he's just like, oh god, what did I do?
Can I have his teapot now?
Oh yeah, here.
Here you go, brah. This will put some hair in your chest.
And he slowly starts to drink and he's like, oh man, I totally blacked out. I don't remember anything that happened last night.
Oh,
man, me too.
That is unfortunate.
Do you
That's
remember
okay.
us?
You remember the dark game? That's where I remember too.
He's like, yeah, we played darts.
We did.
I remember that. That's what I remember. And then he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, he's starting to finally take in the surroundings of what's. He's like, what? Oh, what the fuck? We're on my boat?
We're on a
We
boat.
want some
You know
fish.
what?
We caught some
He's
fish.
like, no.
You're taking us to Brecken Homestead.
He's like,
You agreed to this. We did not kidnap you.
When
Just
you,
as a
when
disclaimer.
you say that,
When you say it
really
like that,
makes
it sounds-
It's a
it-
disclaimer.
it sounds like we kidnapped him.
I
No,
was there for half
man. You said that you love being on your boat.
Yes, I do.
And I suggested starting a charter business so you can make money that would appease your wife and you could still live life on your boat, and offered to be your first customers for a
Ever. His
Yeah.
first customers ever.
first customer. Well, I forgot the amount that we agreed upon.
I don't remember.
We
But yeah,
did.
so that's where we're at now. We could negotiate a price now that we're up. If you like.
He's just like, fuck. I'm gonna just need a minute
Yeah,
to
take your time.
think about all of this shit.
When you're good, you come find us. We'll be over here,
Alright.
steering vaguely west.
And he just kind of like sits down with his head like between, like, head in his hands, elbows on his knees, and he's just like,
I'm gonna go hop back off the boat and start pushing again.
Yeah, that's a good move. Hey, Rick,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any cured meats?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see 'em?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a some kind of heat source for cooking food on this piece?
and he's just like,
Mm-hmm.
No.
no,
Okay.
I'm still on job right now.
Okay.
The galley's just literally this one cabinet and that one counter.
All right, I can do this.
Can you though?
Why?
If you would help. You want to help?
What are you doing?
I was gonna try and fry up some of this cured meat.
Sure.
Get a little greasy. Get a little grease in your tum tum. Maybe some bread, if we have bread. I don't know if we have bread.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get any supplies before going on this
I
trip?
have supplies.
Only what you had on you.
Rick had supplies. So here,
Okay.
I'm gonna light this torch. Here, just hold
He
this
was
under the
gonna-
front.
He wanted to leave in the morning. You guys were like, no, let's go right now.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fry up the cured meats on the thing.
Mhm.
Bread. Give you a little. It'll help your tongue.
And he will eat it voraciously.
Wave,
Little
do you
bread.
eat
A little bit.
a little bread? You want a little pig fat on it?
Mhm.
There you go. What would you like?
Yeah, we can have a rest.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Would you like some tea?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Good tea.
Mm-hmm. It energizes you.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good.
I'm keeping watch at this point.
Okay. Underwater, pushing the boat.
Yeah.
Alright, make me a perception check.
I lost tiny time.
So 4.
Of course. Thanks, Jake.
It's 18.
Okay.
It's a fun.
And what were you? I'm sorry, what were you looking for
What's
again?
that?
Just keeping an eye out.
For anything in particular, or just like danger?
Danger.
Yeah.
Maybe poking my head up like above water as I'm pushing
Oh,
from behind the boat.
wave. Here. And I hand him the rudimentary periscope that I found last week.
Alright, yeah.
Now you don't gotta pop your head up. You can do both.
Yeah, man, you can see above water while underwater.
Hmm.
Crazy. Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing pings your mind as danger for the immediate vicinity.
Alright. Cool.
Okay. When Dick's ready, I have a thought. What you got? We got these 4 gems worth 200 gold each. Offer one on him. Take it home to his wife. He got her a big gem. Grows like that, right?
I don't know.
I've only ever had one female friend, and she
Really?
was a thief. So she liked shiny things, but I
How
don't
many
know.
male friends did you have?
Before now, 6.
You only had 7 friends your whole life.
I was pretty sheltered. I worked a lot at my dad's shop.
Your parents are weird.
Yeah.
I like them.
You did. You helped save my mom's life.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
You rescued her from basically slavery.
Ah,
Well, you and everyone else. And Varys and Music and Dad. And Ember, I think was her name.
okay.
You were the Furious 5.
Yeah?
Well, that's what Dad called you, because he was super pissed that someone kidnapped his lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah. But I don't like to talk about it.
Could have fooled me.
But yeah, so yeah, I didn't get out much.
Alright. Alright.
You haven't picked up on that yet, that I'm not great with people?
Oh. Yeah, I just, most people have more than 7 friends by the time they're, what are you, like 35-ish?
How many friends do you have?
Literally hundreds.
Shit. How many do you still consider friends?
Well, there's this big period of time that I don't remember, and then pretty much the majority of the people I was friends with back then, like in the Royal Guard Academy and stuff, most of them are dead because there's a big war going on. You remember that?
Yeah, but I hear a lot of words, but none that answer my question.
Close friends who aren't dead, probably like 30.
See? You only have like 5 times more than me, and you've been alive for like 20 times more than me. So that makes sense.
That's definitely wrong.
I don't know that.
I'm definitely not 600.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You got a long white beard.
This happened recently. You were there.
It looks like you're about 600. That's all I'm saying.
I will throw you off this boat.
I know, and there's nothing I could do about it.
You could just try to
I
not.
would just, I just... Oh, this is going to be a fun trip.
I start preparing fish.
There's
There's
not
gonna be a lot of it.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. 1d20. So
17.
16.
You're not sure.
I did it because I felt like it, though.
That's fair. Just
Let's talk about penises.
Where's Dick? Where's Margaret?
Where's Margaret?
Oh. Alright, so you guys are traveling for a little while. Are you still in the water? This whole time? Pushing the boat.
Yeah, until I get tired.
When does that happen? Do you get bored or are you like physically tired?
Physically tired.
So make me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
How fast is the boat traveling?
Boat travel is We'll say it's at a normal pace. So it's 24 miles a day. Maybe more by sea, but it doesn't really dictate here, so I'll have to check.
So that's a mile an hour.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's pretty substantial speed to keep up swimming wise.
Yeah. Alright, so you continue on. You're still in the water. Okay. So at this point, you can make me a perception check.
Natural 20, it's a 28.
Nice.
Should. Alright, well, you see, approaching you in this boat with relative speed is a creature that looks like a great white shark approaching you fast. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get out of the boat.
You're already out.
Or get up onto the boat.
Got it.
And I'm gonna let everybody know. And then I'm going to ready an action to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
The shark.
Alright. So, how close do you want to let it get before you cast it?
100 feet.
100 feet? Okay. So it continues to move toward you with a relative purpose. Something probably not a normal scenario. So it approaches, and it looks like now you guys can all start to see like the big fin coming out of the water as it's pushing its way towards you.
Is it like megalodon size or just?
I mean, it's big. It's like 20 feet long at least, which is that's big for a shark.
Yeah.
12 feet is pretty big for sure. True. But you guys can all make perception checks now.
It's a robot. This is James. 22.
17.
26.
Alright. It looks, though, upon looking at it, that something's a little wrong with the fin sticking out of the water. It seems like it may be rotten or decaying.
Gross.
Or something of that nature as it approaches your ship. Anything you guys would like to do?
Cast the Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll then.
It gets within the 100 feet, and that is. Yeah, it's a 18.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright. And that's going to be 12.
12 points. And it is lit up. At this point, as it approaches now some 60 feet from the boat, you can see that this thing is arguably a rival to the boat that you're on, as it is a large shark. And your ship is relatively, it's a 6-person, at least 6-person ship. It's not small, but you get the feeling that if it really wanted to, this could do some serious damage.
Alright. And there's no defenses on the ship. There's not like a
No, there was no cannons or
ballista or anything.
things like that. It's just mercantile or a pleasure vessel, I guess technically.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright.
I will say that as it gets, now that it's within 60 feet, you can tell that something indeed is up with this shark. It seems to be undead.
Dicks. Shoot it with my crossbow. I'm gonna aim for the fin.
I'm gonna walk down the side of the ship.
Me too.
And I'm just gonna be ready to meet it. Punch it right in its sharp
How
nose.
far away is it from us?
60 feet. Go ahead and make your shot.
Uh, 22.
Ah, yes, that hits. Oh, is it with advantage?
Yep, that rolled.
Okay.
Thank you. 13. Right? Am I 3? Yeah. 13 plus 5. No, that's not right. No, that's right. 18.
Was with the sneak attack?
Yep.
Oof.
Yep.
Alright. So you impact into this thing with your crossbow bolt. And you guys all see this happen and see as it gets closer, it's definitely coming at you and plans to attack the ship. And I think as this approaches, I think rather than get into combat, because we're going to be here for a while, especially with underwater combat, we'll resume next week we'll roll initiative at the start of next week.
Alright.
As the party takes on a great white shark.
Oh, I like that.
Clever. It's, or us, is gonna die.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week. We will be at the new table for sure. It's just one outlet. Just one fucking outlet. It's the only thing that stopped it from being complete. What did I miss? Yes, I will fix that, but we'll be back to the old layout next week. Thank you for the heads up. It says Rick, Dwarf Barbarian, played by Rick.
I am Rick.
That's how good Jake is.
So in character.
So, anyway, guys, we will see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in.